Camp WWE Season 2 is just as unhinged as the first season was. Now, we ended last time as we meant to go on with the Tale of Two Cenas, the Season 2 premiere, which was a truly outrageous episode.
I just snorted your grandparents. What?
In this next episode, we're introduced to Triple H's father, Quadruple H, because of course that's his name. The premise of this episode is that Ultimate Warrior is the spirit counselor mystery, and Stone Cold tells Cena he's gonna go look for him.
He's gonna straight up pop a C in your A!
Is this what people mean when they say grabbing life by the balls? Because I've seen enough.
He spends the movie in a bowling alley polishing my balls.
It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's a boat! Wait, hold on!
I taught this kid R-Truth how to use a sock for, oh, never mind.
So, is it canon that Triple H taught R-Truth how to masturbate? Also, is the voice of Quadruple H actually Triple H, while the voice of Triple H is a smaller H? And if we do H math, Quadruple H times Triple H divided by the power of double H equals...
The numbers, basically. What do they mean?
This is literally me when people try to tell me that their favorite wrestling game of all time is SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Seriously, kill yourself.
This whole time I've been wondering what the odds were that I'd have two guests for dinner with noses like pelicans.
What? Yo, dude, the writers of this show were on the freshest perk when they were writing this.
I could build a Lego Hogwarts with limited instruction use.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty impressive. I used to love Lego as a kid. One Christmas in my childhood, I actually went ahead and got the Lego Star Wars Death Star, you know, like the big expensive one. It's really rare nowadays. It was huge, it came with all these characters. And I was like, it was like the first time in my life where I had this genuine, immense happiness. Like, I felt true joy building that thing. I spent a week building it. It was the best time ever. And then someone who won't be named destroyed it. Oh my god. And I haven't been happy since.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to a hologram Steve Jobs. You were saying something?
Unbelievable comeback from Quadruple H right there. I mean, he's cooked you to a crisp.
Oh, Mr. McMahon, please don't fight with my dad.
Veni, Vidi, Vici.
Whoa, 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 hang on a second. Isn't that literally what Giovanni Vinci's gimmick was in NXT?
Do you love Coldplay?
Yes, Warrior, wait, what? Are you trying to tell me that you like Coldplay?
No! What? No!
Hang on a second. I'm not gonna claim to be the biggest Coldplay stan in the world, but they have a few bangers. We then see a bunch of hijinks with Austin and Warrior after Warrior gave Austin some ultimate, There's also a great bit here about Sergeant Slaughter digging up the XFL that was dead and buried. Yeah, I wonder what did happen to the XFL. Sorry, I can't stop it now. Yes, that was Ric Flair having sex with a blow-up doll that was later impaled by Vince McMahon's arrow. Is a sentence I never thought I'd say. And there's a scene where Vince McMahon goes down on Stephanie. Listen, okay, Quadruple H ends up winning the sack race to prove whose cock is bigger or who's more of a man. I don't know.
I wanna go with you. That's where I belong.
And that's the final time we see Triple H until the Infinity Saga in Season 3. I guess I'm just happy that Triple H went out there relatively humbly and he didn't piss anyone off, Camp State. Oh. Never mind. You know who Ultimate Warrior really reminds me of in this episode? Leo from That 70s Show. Hey, Austin, you wanna go and, cause some mischief, man? I think my Leo from That 70s Show and my Triple H impression are basically the same thing.
I love you, man. Can you keep it down a little? My head, it's killing me.
Yo, I was joking about Austin being high, but
One day you will rally the battle cry of millions, unifying the voice of anti-establishment.
God, you know, they should make a follow-up sequel on this Austin kid. I think he's got a pretty damn fine future in the business. What? Gosh, you know what's even crazier? This show was made in 1983, so they really were on the ball with those predictions, huh? Then Triple H realizes that his dad is far more focused on his career than his own son, and he goes running back to Vince. And then Goldust is in like the Hindenburg, and it ends the same way it did 90 years ago. We now move on to another episode here in Season 2 called The Truth Hurts. The description basically says R-Truth discovers his dreams of becoming a hip-hop star, while Mr. McMahon discovers an assassin is basically basically coming to kill him. This sounds absolutely unhinged. I'm in.
I will saw Paige in half.
Huh, Paige getting split wide open by another man. I haven't seen that one before. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please don't cut me in half. A saw? Huh, what a load of bollocks.
Oh great, and now everyone's watching Paige get split wide open by another man. The jokes are writing themselves. I mean, what do you want me to do? What's that? Oh, that's a 1 of 10. Or a lawsuit. You're telling me that 1 of 3 people in Camp WWE that are black had to become a hip-hop star? Really? But did you notice how Mark Henry ain't booing and Sasha Banks is supporting her fellow black brother? And well, John Cena's an honorary, so he's cool.
That's right, I won. I told y'all that.
You know, this is actually a great setup for one of those inspirational quotes that you post on your Instagram story. They're not there for the building of the kingdom, but they're there for the coronation. Grind in the shadows, succeed in the light. You know Eli, but he always tell our truth.
Guess that's the day I'm scheduled to be assassinated. Wait, what? The day I'm assassinated?
Hang on a second. Gimmick infringement alarm is a ringing. My Vine Boom bit? You little pint-sized jabroni. I'll be doing the Vine Booms from now on, not you.
All right, Big Show. What do you got?
Asthma.
You know what? Me too, Big Show. Me too.
Lying only happens in the movies.
Everyone lies.
Oh yeah, Cena, I'm telling you, lying is real. You know, WWE told me that Vince McMahon died in a limo explosion, and then he was back on TV a couple weeks later. I mean... What happened?
Hey, did you hear the other news? No one gives a shit.
Man, you just jealous. Ain't that right, Big Show?
No, that's actually wrong. No one is jealous of you.
You see, again, they don't want to see a brother shine. I'm about to get down on a knee, I swear.
This is R-Truth. Yeah. 13 inches.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that 13 inches comment? Huh, writers? Huh? What do you mean by that? So anyway, R-Truth goes off to be successful under the guidance of Ric Flair, and Big Show,
So spins the big old ball that we call Earth. Your mom Day to day, you do what you can, and that's all anybody can ask. What'd you say? Oh, still just me in here.
I, have nothing, to say. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
It's been a long time.
2K20.
Oops.
I knew girls.
2K. I don't know, Mr. McMahon. I feel like that was less of a fart and closer to a steaming pile of 2K20. Next, there is quite literally just a scene of Sergeant Slaughter smoking some weed, and then Vince McMahon being kind of disappointed, but then also kind of being like, I mean, shit. I wonder if the real-life version of Vince McMahon could ever become a morally good human being.
I told you, I can't ever do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Basti.
That's what the nature boy calls swimming in women.
R-Truth then realizes success with his music career as he goes on a massive world tour and... Holy motherfucking shirt balls. Is that my queen? Oh, that's right. The queen takes a ride on Space Mountain. Well, I sure hope it isn't R-Truth Space Mountain, because 13 inches and she's already...
Please welcome to the stage, someone with daddy issues.
Someone with daddy issues? That doesn't look like me at all. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway... Never mind.
My family who no one's met because most of this show takes place at the camp.
That was a weirdly meta breaking the fourth wall moment. So is this implying that Ric Flair's penis is inside Cesaro's section? I also can't go ahead and not notice the, now that's what I call sweet chin music sign in the background. I mean, I'm gonna put my microphone down for that one.
Who the hell says I love you one day and beat it the next?
My mother... It's getting a bit real. Then R-Truth is basically exposed to be a one-hit wonder and he gets dropped by the record company. How poetic that it says the king is dead at the top of that news article, because, well, that's not gonna happen soon. We're not on the verge of that. No, the king's in great health. I'm not implicating myself. The king's in great health, of course. He's not in the best of health, but I'm not implicating myself. I have nothing to, I would never. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a retro DDJ moment.
Die! 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 You can't take their life!
I also will go ahead and say, all jokes aside, I love how in this article she's still riding on Space Mountain. Get after it, Lizzie, honestly.
What's up? What's up?
God, I wish Rhea Ripley would do this to me. I'm not the same man I was 5 seconds ago. I'm worse.
I can't allow Triple H to suffer a mortal wound for me. Sure, years from now it'd be hysterical, but...
Foreshadowing? What the... Did he like slip this into Camp WWE on purpose? He was like, no one's gonna be reviewing this in a few years. Who gives a fuck? I actually foreshadowed it myself, because I'm Vince McMahon.
And I don't know the meaning of the word intention.
Vince McMahon.
Look at these guys teasing Vince McMahon against Stone Cold Steve Austin. That'll never draw money. I mean... In the following scene, we see the assassin finally show himself as Undertaker lightning teleports in and saws him to death as the camp watches on. Look at Austin's little feckin' smile. Well, you know, I guess you could say that the assassin never saw it coming. I want to die. R-Truth comes back to Camp WWE finally and apologizes to Austin and Big Show, and they all make up. As Vince McMahon shows off talents of his own, and Triple H, well...
You're the greatest, Mr. McMahon! You're a god!
Damn, that, dick riding, is crazy,